The dental chair is one of the most important but most overlooked things in dental practice. As we look at, but we're not unboxing, but we're looking at this beautiful A-dec 500 Pro today on Henry Schein Unboxed. I'm lucky enough to be joined today by Tom from A-dec. It's good to see you, Tom.
Good to see you too, Danny.
Thank you for coming down. This is a really beautiful chair.
This is legendary A-dec quality. Starting with the 511B chair that we have here, A-dec really wanted to revisit some of those qualities that really set us aside from everybody else in our categories, and that's a really solid, hefty kind of a feel to a dental chair, and you definitely feel that when you sit in or you work beside a 511B chair. Little heavier duty arms. There's quite a bit of iron and steel underneath the covers, so it's really stable feeling at both the sit-down and stand-up position. Also, this chair is the only one we make right now that's completely hydraulic.
So what makes it Pro?
The qualities of Pro Series can be found in your assistance instrumentation,
okay,
and also in your delivery unit.
And that delivery unit looks like something that fell right out of a science fiction movie. It's so cool.
The DS7 touchpad, you can see there's no more push-button membrane systems, no more decals that might
It's like an iPad. So I hit this button. That's so cool.
With the older design, if you wanted to push a button, you'd be setting an instrument or a handpiece down, grabbing the back of the touchpad, pressing the button, then going back, grabbing your instrument or your handpiece, resetting that in the working position. But this touch-sensitive screen, it's a smart touchpad.
Wow.
It knows what you're grabbing.
So then you can actually change the burr rotation right here in your for your electric
so you can
handpieces?
see, you can take your RPMs up and down.
Wow.
I can tell it how many RPMs to spin at, and I can also tap my endo tab, and we go right into endo mode.
Wow, so talk to me about this. So this is M1, M2, M3, M4, what's that?
Yeah, so you get your favorite RPM, and when in endo mode, your favorite torque settings.
So that is really cool.
See, I've got my handpiece pulled forward, and I can still easily tap through. I don't have to put my handpiece down, grab the back of the touchpad, press a button.
It's just little things like that that are just, they're very intuitive. So what do we got here? We get the light?
Yeah, so you have your system settings in here, so you can get basic system information by tapping up here and go through system diagnostics, all the devices that you have built in, and then little simple things that used to be mechanical like drive air. It'll tell you what your drive air is.
Wow. So it's all about tailoring to like the individual operator and their needs?
It's really kind of twofold. First, it helps us service our customers better. And Pro lets you as the doctor see inside your equipment, but also when you connect it to the internet, it gives your service partners and A-dec customer service a little snapshot inside your equipment as well. So we can do a little better job of servicing you faster and easier.
So if something's going wrong, they can automatically send out a service technician that instead of having to diagnose when they get there, they're already on the trail.
We're quickly getting to a place where we can diagnose things over the phone, get a part to you before your service technician has to arrive. And then you have your equipment settings here. Do you want your cuspidor bowl rinse to be automatic, yes or no?
So you could set this up and custom very easily.
The way you want it, set up the way you like to have it.
Nail it on the head for what doctors want to hear. So
A-dec makes it easy for me, Dan. And then we give you a few different places for simple things like controlling your light. So we also put a motion sensor on the bottom of this light. You have additional power back here. And then of course, we also give your assistant some controls over on the assistant side.
Let's get into future-proofing and why A-dec is really forward-thinking in this area.
As you'll find out if you subscribe to Henry Schein's unboxing series, that there's always new things coming out.
Yep.
So we have to set this up so that you can upgrade your equipment over the next 20 years for new little devices that may come out that you want to integrate into your delivery unit. You can see the entire thing is set up to be a chassis for current and future integration. Put them where you need them, right close to the treatment zone, and give you controls right here on the touchpad. And that's another thing you get by connecting to the A-dec Plus Service App.
So you have a service app on your phone.
Yeah.
That then you can then kind of like log in and see how your chair is doing?
Yeah, free of charge. Lets you connect your equipment. So your equipment is gathering real-time data, it's pushing that information up to A-dec's cloud, but it's also pushing that information down to your little app, the A-dec Plus app.
See, there's like the bad kind of Big Brother, and I feel like this is the good kind of Big Brother.
This is the good kind of Big Brother.
It's the good kind, it's really wrapping your arms around the doctor to make sure that they're covered at all angles.
We're easy to access, we're right there when you need us.
Well, it's really shown, because this is like some of the coolest chair engineering I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, we're proud of it.
And then you've got this handy dandy tray down here.
Yeah, so the ergonomics on this, the 500 delivery system, you can see floats around and positions easier than anything we've ever made.
Can I try?
Yeah, go
it
right
seems
ahead.
like it's a lot of fun.
So you can see there's
Whoa. So there's no button.
Yeah, there's no button.
So it's just like,
It works the same way our
put my
touchscreen
hand
does.
in
Yeah,
there.
kind of in the style of a haptic touch. So you can see with just like a couple of fingertips, I can take this unit and float it around. And what that means is you, as the doctor, you can put yourself in the comfortable working position you want so that you can sit where you need to sit for a good, healthy posture.
And see, like, and that's something that a lot of people don't think about when they purchase a chair initially. The operator has a lot of strain on themselves for trying to access that oral cavity.
What you really enjoy on day one of ownership here is the simple mechanical things, like being able to put your tray holder in the orientation that you like.
Oh, that's so cool.
And where you like. This delivery system has an extra tray holder. You can have as much flat surface as you want, and when you're ready to break the room down and make it small again, you can see these things come right off.
And that's super easy. Let me jump in the chair. Let's do it.
Right there.
Oh, this is the best hosting gig all week. This is nice.
That's ultra leather. That's the good stuff.
So, all right, so now let's get me into position.
I'm gonna ask you to sit up nice and tall and scoot your hips back. Yeah, so what we're doing here, and
It's like I'm hanging out with my mother.
The job of a dental chair is to deliver the oral cavity to the dental teeth. And kind of the crown jewel of that design concept is the nice A-dec double articulating headrest. This one's a pinch lever design. And you can see when I pinch that lever, both articulations open up, and then when I let it go, it stays exactly where I put it. You look pretty comfortable, Danny.
I'm pretty comfortable. This is great.
This is nice right here.
And I'll be napping here if you need anything.
And you'll also notice with the A-dec 500, all that extra iron and steel that we have underneath the covers help you to feel just as confident. If I'm having a tired back day as a doctor and I want to stand up for a procedure, I should be able to bring you up and push and pull my delivery unit and push and pull my light.
What if I wanted to get up and spit? Well, how would you would just hit the button?
Yeah, so we have a rinse and return button here.
Ooh, this is great. I'm sorry for everybody at home that had to see me at that angle. Everything is fine. Most times, people think they're just buying a chair, but this really is more about taking care of them on a daily basis.
From the very first day that you own an A-dec chair and delivery system, you experience ease of working and greater comfort. And it's not one major thing. All these little things come together to make the A-dec difference.
Well, I mean, I think that I can see the A-dec difference, but this is absolutely one of the coolest dental chairs I've seen. Tom, thank you for coming.
Thank you,
We
Danny.
appreciate you showing this great A-dec 500 Pro chair. And if you have any questions or want more information, please click down below. Make sure you subscribe. We hope to see you soon on the next Henry Schein Unboxed. If you want more information about this great A-dec 500 Pro chair, all you have to do is click the link below and register now.